Carlos Sexton, sophomore. Joey Valencia, junior.
Adriana Russin, junior.
Megan Gray, senior.
Ella Williams, junior.
Ashlyn Butler, junior.
Abby Summit, senior.
Brooklyn Woolsey, sophomore. Macy Ketzinger, senior. Fallon Benmeyer, sophomore.
Madeline Wilkinson, junior.
Peyton Tedford, senior.
Kate Roselle, junior.
Maddie Cartwright, junior.
Casey Dedman, sophomore.
Anna Trusty, sophomore.
Mackenzie Thomas, sophomore.
Hello again, Bulldog fans. Welcome to the Eagles Nest. It's ladies' night here in beautiful Vilonia, Arkansas. A little cannonball run, makeup, COVID remix game tonight between the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs and the Vilonia Lady Eagles. Tim Terry, Dr. Dustin Smith, the director of athletics at Greenwood High School, joining me, Mike Side. Well, what else are you going to do on a Tuesday?
Man, we didn't have anything planned. I mean, we had wrestling at home, but this is a makeup game that we've got to get in. And two evenly matched basketball teams that have already played this year.
Yeah.
Vilonia winning 45-38.
Yep.
A lot of things about that game that we'll bring out throughout the broadcast. But let's suffice it to say, Greenwood scored 12 points in the second half. Led at the half, scored 12 in the second half, and only 4 in the fourth quarter. So I look for this to be a different matchup. I look for the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs to shoot the ball a little better than they did at BB. It was a neutral site game, so it's a little different. You got to come here and play on their home court. I think the Lady Bulldogs will be up to the challenge.
And we've seen a little bit of everything out of this rivalry, and it is definitely a rivalry. These two teams have been vying for the 5A West over the years, and there should be a dandy tonight. We'll pause here as we listen for the national anthem and Pledge of Allegiance. Yeah, the 5 o'clock tip, too. I mean, let's try to get as much as uncomfortable as we possibly could. It's true.
Well, the girls are used to playing at 6, so an hour earlier isn't that much different for them. But it's different for Vilonia, too. They haven't played the 5 o'clock game, so Greenwood coming off of a win at Greenbrier on Friday night. Vilonia coming off a win against Siloam, and that was here on Friday night. Vilonia's got one loss in the conference. They got beat by Russellville.
Yeah, by 1 point.
By 1 point, and I believe that was here.
Wow.
But Russellville is a team that we have yet to see because of the COVID situation. We'll see them Friday.
Hopefully, weather permitting.
Weather permitting. But we talk about this game. These two teams met in the finals of the BB tournament over Christmas break. Vilonia turned the ball over 24 times in that ball game. Greenwood turned it over 9, but they were 2 for 20 from 3.
Greenwood
was 2 for 20 from 3. And there's a young lady we'll get to. Her name's Bonema. She was 3 for 3 from behind the arc. 3 huge threes that really got them going the right direction. And Greenwood just couldn't make free throws down the stretch. 4 of 11 from the free throw line in that ball game. 2 for 20 from 3. And they lost by 7, 45-38. So generally you think Greenwood's going to score more than 45 points.
Right.
Let alone the 38 that they scored. But you figure on most nights they're going to score more than 45. But Greenwood's going to have to be ready for the way Vilonia plays, how they play them in the half-court offense. And Greenwood's got to turn defense into offense, which is what they've done pretty much as they've started going, really getting into this conference play, really started getting their legs about them, starting to figure each other out.
And that's the last loss of these Lady Bulldogs, was that Vilonia loss in that BB tournament. They went a big stretch there where they didn't play any basketball. You had the Christmas break, and then you had Russellville bailing out in the first week in COVID, so they went for a while without playing a ball game. But it's on now. This one's really for the driver's seat in the 5A West. It'll be Kinley Mears, who is one of my, I guess that's the other Mears. I guess her little sister, a freshman, as I look on my chart here. Lexi Heston is a sophomore. Bonema, there she is, Addie Bonema, a senior. Sydney Middleton, also a freshman, starting for Vilonia. And in the middle is number 23, Madeline Tipton. She's a senior. For Greenwood, it's Adriana Russin. A.J. Summit, who's got the ball up top of the key now. Greenwood won the tip. Megan Gray. Cartwright comes off the left wing, and Anna Trusty starting for Greenwood. They're Road Navy Blues. Summit up top. It's a man-to-man defense for Vilonia. Cartwright trying from the wing. Out to Summit. 3 ball from the Summit corner. Won't go. Cartwright battles for the board. Can't come up with it. Madeline Tipton has it. Here comes Vilonia, their first offensive set in a 3-quarter court press for Greenwood, 1-3-1 style.
One thing you see different, Bailey Sims started in that prior game. She's a presence inside. She's a senior. She's not starting this game.
Into the paint goes Heston. They working around the perimeter. A 3-ball coming from Bonema and actually knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Vilonia. They'll inbound down in the coffin corner as the Lady Eagles in their home whites with red trim, red Vilonia, red numerals front and back, and they work from right to left. Trying to get the ball in bounds, finally finds Middleton. She'll break the double team, dish it down low, but can't hold on to it to Tipton, out of bounds, turnover.
And that's exactly what Vilonia wanted. They drew a double team, had their teammate cut into the basket. The pass was just a little too hot, so Vilonia goes empty in their first possession.
If you're watching on the live stream, 1 and 10 are the freshmen on the floor for Vilonia. Here's Trusty now, the sophomore, to the Gray in the left corner. 3-ball won't go. Rebound is off of Anna Trusty. And Greenwood catches a break here. It'll stay here.
And Greenwood's had 2 looks from 3 early. Neither one of them have fallen. A game they were 2 for 20 against at the BB tournament. Really need to get some shots to go.
Inbound to Trusty. Left-handed shot won't go. Cartwright flying in for the offensive board. Her follow won't go. We're going the other way. And that's Heston with it. To the left wing. She'll spin out, double team. Summit going to be called for the foul. Reaching in.
AJ will pick up her first. Already called 11.
Wow, he did call it on Gray. Interesting. Kind of a limited squad. Clay only bringing 12 girls down.
Well, limited on both sides. They only have 9 total.
Right, and Mears almost blew her ankle out at midcourt trying to cross over on Trusty, and she did. She rolled an ankle. She's in pain. Looks like she's got some wraps on those ankles. And here comes big 42 Bailey Sims up off the bench for the Lady Eagles, a junior. You trade a guard for a center, so we'll see if Greenwood can take advantage. She's holding the left ankle over there. Inbounding it is Bonema. Into the backcourt it goes to Tipton. She'll bring it across the timeline. No score still yet. We're 2 minutes in. That's Heston down on the deep left corner. It goes to Bonema. 3-ball on the way and good for Madeline Tipton. We've got action now. 3-0 Lady Eagles.
Tipton is a senior. She's played in this Greenwood Vilonia game, so she knows what's on the line.
Here's Summit's try from the right corner. It won't go. Rebound. Big Sims came out of there with it for Vilonia. Ahead to Middleton, the freshman across the timeline with a dribble. Into the lane, stops and pops from 12 feet. The floater's good. 5-0 Vilonia. Clay Reeves stalking the sidelines across the way. Here's Trusty now. Working from the left wing. Nice back cut to Cartwright, up and in. And Greenwood's on the board. Nice 1-2 punch.
And that's going to be there. Those two are a matchup problem.
Yeah. Again, Trusty with the length in the backcourt harassing the Lady Eagles. Heston will walk it across with the left hand. She's a sophomore. Now charging into the left side of the lane, into the corner left side. Now wing, another 3-ball on the way. It's off the mark. Long rebound is going to go out of bounds. Tipton's shot was not there. And it'll be Greenwood's basketball in the backcourt.
And what you'll see from Vilonia, they like the three-point shot. They will try to penetrate, kick it to a corner or a wing, and find somebody who can knock down the three. Last year they penetrated into the middle of the lane and found success there. This year's a different squad. They like the outside shot.
They've run the little weave route. Trusty finds Gray in the deep left corner. Splash! A 3-ball from Megan Gray. And we're tied up at 5. Second assist for Anna Trusty.
And Greenwood needs that. Needs the distance to go for Megan Gray, her to find it early.
Middleton nearly lost it. She did. Summit saved it inbounds, though, right to a Vilonia player, Bonema. She finds someone down low. Too many passes. That ball's inbounds, or saved inbounds, and Cartwright grabbed it. Sloppy for Vilonia. One extra pass too many.
Well, it was almost kind of just hanging out there and looked like Maddie Cartwright was just going to let it bounce out of bounds, and Vilonia came and tried to save it back in, saved it right to Maddie, and she's fouled by Heston on the inbound pass.
Here's Gray. Now to Trusty into the paint. Summit now from the top of the key. Drives right down the lane. Flip shot won't go. Rebound. Bonema comes up with it for Vilonia. She'll find Middleton. Top of the key for the freshman. Goes deep into the left corner. Heston tries the baseline. Back to Middleton. She traveled. Another turnover. It'll be Greenwood's ball at the 4-minute mark. First quarter, we're tied at 5.
Well, what we've seen, at least with this Vilonia team, is they didn't handle the pressure well against Russellville. They're a little long, and they caused some problems for that, and that will give Greenwood an opportunity here as well.
Cartwright working from the left wing. Cut off down there. Good defense by Heston. Summit now. Back to Cartwright. 3-ball left wing. Splash! Oh, baby. And timeout called quickly by Coach Jeremy Simon. 8-5. Greenwood with the lead. Let's stay here.
Yeah, and one thing you'll see from Coach Simon, he's not afraid to use timeouts. If you remember back to that conference championship game that was played at Greenwood last year, he used his 5th timeout with like 3 minutes left in the game. He'll use
it. Worked out.
And he wants to not let Greenwood really get going. He'll use those timeouts strategically. Greenwood with a couple of threes so far. Maddie Cartwright, Megan Gray, and get a 2-point shot as well from Maddie Cartwright. And Greenwood has taken the lead here 8-5.
We'll have our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight throughout the night. It'll be A.J. Summit, the homecoming queen. And we will keep an eye on Abby as she goes through the night. An assist so far for the senior number 12. Pre-dentistry major at UCA. Ronald Reagan Realty sponsoring our senior spotlight this season. Here comes Vilonia now. Greenwood's man-to-man. Nope, they back into the 1-3-1. Try to feed down low to Sims. She's got it in the paint. Shot up, blocked out of there by Summit. No foul called. Russin with the board. And Adriana wants to push for Greenwood. Down the right side of the lane. She'll pick up her dribble, find Summit. One more pass to Cartwright for 3 in the left corner. Splash!
Talk to me, baby!
Oh, baby! And Cartwright's feeling it. She went off the other night in the first quarter for 16 at Greenbrier. And on the pace now again with 8 early points. 3:09 to go. Russin with the slapped it out of there. Trusty with the steal. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. Trusty across the timeline, top of the key to Cartwright. She'll want to penetrate, stops and pops. They left her alone, and shot won't go. Rebound.
Say a foul there, I guess, on
Tipton. Got
Russin.
the board. Wow.
Adriana picks up her first.
And a second team foul. And here comes Mears back in. Her sister was one of my favorite players down here. Just a gunslinger for Vilonia. I'm assuming it's her. Kinley is this one, the freshman. Going to be another dandy for the Lady Eagles. Across the timeline goes Mears with the basketball. And over to Heston now up top. Little two-guard front. That's Tipton trying to penetrate. Kick to the corner. Bonhama's three is on the way, and it's an air ball. Sims finds the rebound offensively. Up top it comes to Heston. She'll penetrate, but Cartwright got in the passing lane and knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with Vilonia, 11-5 Greenwood.
Yeah, you saw Bailey Sims there have the ball on the block, and she wasn't looking to shoot. She was trying to find a teammate to throw it to. Now, if they go inside on the block, she may try to fire one up from there.
Inbounds comes to Heston from the baseline. She's out on the floor. Now she's picked her dribble up and a double team. She's in deep trouble. The ball got tipped out by Gray. It'll stay with Vilonia.
And Greenwood has made a change here. Usually you see the trap from Cartwright and Trusty, and they haven't made that change, or they haven't done that so far in the early going here.
Mears with it. Into the lane she goes with a dribble. Kicks it out to Bonhama. She tried to penetrate, finds Tipton. The ball stripped out of there. Clay didn't like that call.
Called out Maddie. She didn't even touch her.
Cartwright gets the call. That's wow. It'll be out of bounds right in front of Greenwood's bench across the way to our left. Inbounds comes to Mears, top of the key. And the ball swatted out there by Trusty. Not backcourt.
Trusty didn't touch that.
Should have been backcourt, no call. Still alive in the offensive set is the Lady Eagles. Into the paint goes Heston. Shot won't go. Rebound cleared out of there by Tipton. She saved it back into Sims, and Sims will go in. Fouled on the way up.
Who are they going to call this on? Russin or Gray? That'll be two on. That's on Gray. That's her second.
I'm not sure why we didn't get the backcourt here a while ago. 42 Sims goes to the line for a pair of free throws. She is a junior. First one's on the way and good. Nice touch for the post girl. 11-6. Greenwood was on an 11-0 run there. They got out 5-0 and then led 11-5. These two free throws stopped the run. Got them both. 11-7. 2:02 to go. First period. Here comes Megan Gray with her two fouls.
And Coach Reeves just looked at Megan, pointed to his head, and said, "Be smart.
Right.
You've got two."
Trusty to Gray. Deep three, right of the circle. Splash! Oh, baby!
And that's why you keep her in. Be smart. Shoot the three. Knock it down. Greenwood doubled up Vilonia here, 14-7.
Third assist for Trusty Gray from way downtown. Now Vilonia way out on the floor with the basketball. That's Heston with it. She's trapped. She'll try to penetrate to the left elbow. Back out to Mears, the freshman, into the lane to the left elbow. Back to Heston. Three ball. Way off the mark. Cartwright with a nice box out. Her second board. Here comes Maddie down the left side of the lane, and she will get a blocking foul. It's maybe on 10 reaching before the player got in front of her. Let's see.
Yep, 10.
It's on Mears, her first. Team second. And they'll inbound on the baseline. Summit will inbound left side of the lane. Into Cartwright, left wing. Back to Summit in the corner. AJ will drive up off the window. Won't go. Sims with the board.
Yeah, Sims altered that shot. Forced Cartwright, or not Cartwright, but Summit to throw it off the window a little sooner than she wanted to.
Heston tried to come near side to Bonhama. She couldn't handle it. Threw it right to Russin. A steal for Adriana. Now Cartwright's got it. Here's Trusty from the left side. Up top to Russin. Deep three from Gray. She's fouled. Oh, that thing almost went off the window. Oh, baby. It'll be 3 free throws for Gray.
33.
Yeah.
Bonhama picks up her first.
Gray already with 2 threes. A chance for the new fashion three-point play. 3 free throws. Splash. First one's good. She's got 7 points now. Lady Bulldogs up 15-7. 54 seconds left first period.
And Greenwood's done this without Anna Trusty scoring a point.
But 3 assists.
Right.
Good. On the second one, she's got 8 points, does Megan Gray, the
senior.
senior.
I say that because that helps the team. That makes other people do other things. I mean, Anna's going to get hers. You know that's coming.
Yes.
But if Megan Gray knocks this one down, she'll have 9 points in the ball game so far in the first quarter. That's a great first quarter for her.
Missed that one. Trusty almost over the back. No call. Sims gets the board, but they can't handle it. That ball, as she tried to go to the outlet to Mears, she lost it out of bounds. it will stay with Greenwood as Middleton checked back in for Vilonia and gives Heston a breather here for 49 seconds. Gray off the inbounds, top of the key to Trusty down the lane. She'll throw up a prayer off the window. It won't go. Sims with a board. That a cleaner outlet that time to Mears. She'll hand it off to Tipton. And Tipton will try to get through this ocean of arms up here at the top of the key. She got it back to Tipton. Dumped down low to Sims. Cartwright came up and just gobbled it up with a block shot. My God, Maddie Cartwright's playing this here in the first quarter. Trusty to Gray. Here's Summit now, 20 seconds. Clay says, chill out, let's hold for the last shot. 16-7. Greenwood leads the Lady Bulldogs in a conference supremacy game. Gray nearly threw it away. Cartwright's length helped. She's got 10 seconds. Maddie up top with the dribble. Flip shot from 12 feet. My goodness gracious. Look out now. 10 for her. 18-7 as the buzzer sounds to end the first period. And the Lady Bulldogs came down here on a mission. And they're flexing some muscle here early on. We've played 8 minutes. 18-7. Lady Bulldogs lead Vilonia here in a 5A West battle for the top spot. We'll take a timeout. It's Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. All right. We're back here in the Eagles' Nest, Vilonia High School. Tim Terry, Dr. Dustin Smith. 18-7, Lady Bulldogs in charge here after the first stanza. Now Vilonia's going to make that run. You got to just keep on trucking. You got to keep the pedal to the metal, and I hope Clay Reeves will go that route. Here is the Lady Eagles, Middleton with it. Into the front court it goes to Bonema. Down low.
Good play.
Yep, back to Middleton. She's got 4 points, the freshman. 18-9. Greenwood quickly on the other end. Trusty finds Summit, right wing. She'll penetrate. 8-footer. Won't go. Rustin tried for the board. Still beating around there. Summit now. Found Gray. She wanted some room. Now to Cartwright. Cartwright back out to Megan up top. Summit's got it left of the circle. Up top to Megan. She'll try to drive inside. Spin in the lane to Trusty. She'll give it to Cartwright up top. Now she'll try it inside, and she's fouled on the way in.
That's Mears. That's her second. That is Mears. She picks up her second. Wow. We've already talked about Vilonia's not real deep. They'll play 6 most of the time.
Cartwright with 10 points already here in the first half, going to the free throw stripe. First one's on the way, rattled her home. 11 points for Cartwright, including a couple of 3 balls. I watched the girls in shoot around, and I was watching Coach Simon's kind of reaction, and we didn't miss very many in pregame shoot around. It's like a bad nightmare. Rustin with the offensive board on the missed free throw. Boy, Adriana just gets there wherever she needs to be. Cartwright will find Trusty. Splash from the left corner. Oh, baby.
And we talked about it. Trusty hadn't scored yet. Now she gets it, a 3-pointer there. And a great job, a great find by Cartwright, and a great rebound on the offensive on this free throw by Russin. She went over, got the rebound, kicked it across, and found Anna Trusty for 3 from the outside. Greenwood rolling from the outside now. Only had 2 against Vilonia in the BB tournament. They've put in 4 so far tonight.
A.J. Summit, our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight. She's a favorite subject is biology. Pre-dentistry major at the University of Central Arkansas. National Honor Society, GHS Honor Roll. She was all conference last year. State champion as a freshman, and wow, what a tournament she had. Northwest Arkansas junior high MVP in 9th grade. Her parents are Michael and Tara Summit. One's misfortune is another's opportunity is her favorite saying. That's from Clay Reeves. A.J. Summit, our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight. 22-9, Lady Bulldogs in command here on the road in Vilonia. That's Mears with it, comes near side to Bonema. They play catch between the circles as Trusty, she's like a big, tall volleyball net, just trying to get it over the top of her. Here's Tipton now. Picked up her dribble left wing. Summit's in her face. They go inside to Middleton. Nice little give and go there. Up off the window. Good for Tipton. She's got 5. And it's 22-11.
You mentioned it. Good patience there from Vilonia. Got the cut that they wanted. Took a lot of time on the clock to do so.
6.5 to go. Summit's got it right wing now for Greenwood to Gray. Deep right corner. Back out to Summit. Open lane. She'll drive in. Kick to Russin. Thought about an 18-footer, now to Trusty. Here's Cartwright at the free throw line, back to Trusty. She'll go in, left-hand floater, can't stop it. Trusty's got 5 real quick. Cartwright's second assist.
Yeah, good movement by the Lady Bulldogs. Movement away from the basketball, finding the open player, and being patient on the offensive end.
Here's Vilonia with it now. Middleton's got it left wing. Reaching in, slapped away, and then Russin will have her second foul. Trusty knocked it away when Adriana went for the loose ball. She picked up her second. And up off the Vilonia bench comes Heston back in for Kinley Mears, the freshman.
She's got to get Mears with her 2 fouls. Coach Simon gambled for a couple minutes with her in there.
That is Bonema trying to inbound, and nice cut. There's the freshman again. Middleton with her 6-point. Coach Reeves is tired of giving up layups.
Yeah, he knew it was coming. He told her this is what's coming. He yelled, Anna, it's coming. Anna, it's coming. And that's exactly what happened. No one's more prepared than Clay Reeves. Now, that index card he has is not very big, but he's got everything he needs to know written down on there. He's been looking at it throughout the game. And right now, things have been going really well for Greenwood. 24-13 is our score.
The old ball head's as red as the Vilonia bleachers. It's heavenly. Clay's fired up. You talk about wanting to win a ball game. He's wanting to win this game for a million reasons that we can talk about off air one of these days. But he is fired up. Bo, I hadn't seen him that fired up with an 11-point lead in a long time.
Yeah, you think he was down 11 with that look, but
742 wins
That's
all
correct.
time. Gosh, what a guy. Clay Reeves, folks. It's our pleasure to have him. Here's Trusty now. Russin alone.
Oh.
Ball was tipped out off of Russin. That's a shame there. Middleton got in the passing lane, then tipped it off of Russin. And coach has seen enough. Carly Sexton, the sophomore, up with the shooting shirt, and Russin will come out. Ella Williams up with the shooting shirt. She will have to go back to the scores table and check in.
Oh, Smiley.
Russin and Trusty to the bench. Both players, high-energy players, a junior and a sophomore. And there comes Vilonia, speaking of high energy. They go to Tipton, back up top to Heston. Now the freshman Middleton lets a 3 go. It's off the mark. Cartwright couldn't handle the board. It came screaming off the rim onto her, gobbled her up. Sims came out of there with it, and there's a travel as Heston double-dribbled, rather, for Vilonia. A turnover back to Greenwood.
Yeah, and Vilonia had opportunities there. Had a couple looks at it. Able to get an offensive rebound and then traveled or double dribbled.
Yep.
Greenwood with the possession.
Here's Megan Gray with her dribble. This Middleton kid's got some promise as a 9th grader. Now Cartwright's got it. She'll penetrate, floater, not there. Carly Sexton with an offensive board out to Gray for 3, top of the key.
Ooh.
Off the mark. Sims battles for the board. She lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenwood.
And Sexton doesn't get credit for that rebound, but she was right there. She's what caused that to go out of bounds off of Sims.
5:04 to go, second period. Greenwood up 11, 24-13. Williams gets the inbounds, left wing or right wing. Nobody picked her up. I need her to shoot
leaving
that.
her alone.
Yeah. Here's Cartwright. Get it back to Ella. Bury that. 3 ball from the right corner, short. And Sims with a rebound. Ella's got the shot. It would have been nice to bury that one just for an extra bonus. Ball thrown away by Vilonia as Middleton tried to find Heston. And Mears will come back in and get Middleton. Couple of freshmen for a freshman. Now Mears has 2 fouls, number 10 there. Here's Megan Gray on the run. Finds Williams left corner. Ella needs to get some confidence at the left elbow. Back out to Gray. Yep, Trusty's going to come back in. Ella's not feeling it. Sexton thinks she's feeling it. Oh, in and out for the 3 ball. And then the long rebound came right to her. Gray to Sexton. Now Williams for 3. It's not there. Cartwright with an offensive board. Back to Williams as she walked.
Ella's had opportunity.
Got to be ready. This is a huge game. Clay's telling her that. Got to get ready, baby. We're going to get you back in there. 24-13.
I promise you they won't leave Anna Trusty open like that.
And here is Bonema in the front court with it. That's Mears now with the dribble. Greenwood in this zone defense. And Trusty just took it right from Mears. Trusty going the length of the floor. Kicks it out to Cartwright for three, left wing. It's off the mark and a long rebound. Summit's going to try to run it down, but she could not. And into the student section goes A.J. Summit. A raucous student section, mainly probably the boys basketball team, among others.
Yeah, because they're off tonight.
Here's Kylie Bartlett has checked in. She's a sophomore, number 15 for Vilonia. Haven't seen her tonight. She'll get Mears. And here come the Lady Eagles at the 4-minute mark, second period. Greenwood up 11. We've gone to kind of an offensive stagnant here. No one's scored in a while. Tipton picked up her dribble way out on the floor, finds Heston. Back to Tipton now. She'll try to penetrate. Back to Heston, left wing. Skip pass to Bonema, right corner. She'll dribble it back out on the wing. Tried to find Heston, got her. Now in the middle is a good ball movement. Tipton couldn't get the shot to go. Cartwright with her fourth board. Here's Maddie in the front court now. Went behind the back, out to Gray for three. Deep three. Won't go. And rebound Sims for Vilonia. She's trying to clear it and does so. Got it to Bartlett. Bartlett back to Tipton. Tipton in the front court. Picked up her dribble out near the jump circle. Finds Bonema way out on the floor. Russin will check in next whistle for Greenwood. Here's Heston with it, top of the key. 3 minutes to go and before halftime. Heston nearly traveled. Left it for Bartlett. Back to Heston. Back to Bartlett. They go down low. They just snuck in behind the zone, and Cartwright blocked the shot. They're going to say she fouled Tipton. It's her second.
Yeah, Cartwright has gambled a couple times on that backside. You talked about it earlier. She gobbled up the shot from behind. That time she got a little bit too much arm. Her second foul.
2:53 to go. Couple of free throws coming from Madeline Tipton. First one's up and in. She's got 6 points. Only 3 Lady Eagles have scored. I say that, only 3 Lady Bulldogs have scored as well.
But our 3 have scored more than their 3.
Right. Russin comes in.
Full 3-on-3 days.
Yes. And the second one's good for Tipton. She's got 7. They've cut it to single digits, 24-15. Greenwood's been on 24 for a while. 2 minutes, 47 seconds before halftime. Gray to Summit, left wing, down to Cartwright in the corner, left side. Trying the baseline, up and under. Now goes to Trusty, right side. Up top to Gray. Left side, Summit. High post, Cartwright to Gray, 3-ball. Off the mark. A.J. Summit flying in, trying to find the board. Can't. Bartlett clears it. Now to Sims, and they'll organize in the backcourt. Heston's got it. Trusty waiting on her. Here comes Summit to trap. And A.J.'s going to pick up a foul.
It's his first on A.J.
1-1 coming up for number 30, Lexi Heston. That's the 7th team foul. She'll toe the line. The sophomore hasn't scored tonight. 24-15.
It's 1-1, and Greenwood's had opportunities. You like that. Megan Gray, keep shooting. You proved that you can make the shot.
Free throw's good for Lexi Heston. She'll get the backside of this 1-1. The most important free throw there is up front end of the 1-1. One more for the sophomore, Lexi Heston. And got them both. Wow, nothing but net. Nice stroke. She's got 2 points. The lead's cut to 7. Here's Megan Gray quickly in the front court for Greenwood. Working left to right. Summit to Cartwright. 3-ball left wing. Splash! Look out. Mama said, give me the ball. Let's go.
She said, Megan may not be making it, but I can.
Third assist for Summit, and it's back to a 10-point lead, 2-minute mark. Tipton and a steal. Threw it away. Cartwright on the run. Has Trusty behind her. She'll go to the rack, up off the window. Good. 5 quick points for Cartwright.
And 3 timeouts used by Jeremy Simon in this ball game, all in the first half.
29-17. We're going to take a timeout here with 1:52 left, second period. Lady Bulldogs in command on the road here in the 5A West. Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. We're back at the Eagles' nest, 29-17. Maddie Cartwright on a little 5-0 run of her own. Pushed this lead back to double digits. Vilonia with the ball, full court pressure here by Greenwood. Tipton's is trapped and way under her own goal. Finally out of it to Bartlett. Ahead it goes to Heston. She'll drive in the paint. Dumped it off to Sims, up off the window, won't go. That ball's batted out of bounds off of Russin. It'll stay with Vilonia.
Yeah, point-blank shot there from Vilonia. Just couldn't get the ball to fall. If you beat the press, that can happen. When the full court pressure happens, you can get down.
Well,
and
that's
they were
the
able to
gamble you
do that.
take. Yep.
Passed it off, and Sims not able to make the easy shot.
Bonema will inbound and gets it to the cutter, Heston. And she dribbled off of Russin's foot, I thought, when he went to save it, and then she stepped on their own baseline. It'll go to Greenwood, another turnover.
Yeah, she either dribbled it off her foot or ran right into her and lost the dribble.
Here's Gray to Summit. AJ thought about a deep three just right of the circle. Here's Cartwright now up top. Skipped it to Gray, deep right corner. Pump fakes, takes a couple dribbles, frees herself up. Offensive board. Cartwright came flying in, loose ball. Russin finds it. Summit for three, off the mark. Ball going out of bounds. It will stay, or it'll go to Vilonia.
Yeah, Greenwood had two opportunities there, both from long range, just not able to get the shot to fall.
29-17, Greenwood's lead, 1:11 left. Here's Middleton now, their full court pressure, and nearly threw it away in the backcourt. Bonema runs it down with her dribble, picked her dribble up. That's, 9 seconds, nearly got him. Back cut from Tipton, up off the window, good. Gray tried to draw the charge. There was no contact, I guess. 29-19. Cartwright quickly, pump fakes for three, steps in, 12-footer, party time. Hey, Betty, Cartwright's going off. Oh, baby. She's got 18
and
in the first
no answer.
half. No, there's no answer. Oh, my gosh. Heston finds Middleton now in the front court. Down in the corner, Bonema. And Bonema hadn't scored, Dr. Smith. Wasn't she our go-to girl?
Yeah, she had three. She was 3 for 3 from three in that BB tournament.
Heston way out on the floor, has picked her dribble up. She's in deep trouble. Bonema gets it in the jump circle with 19 seconds left before half. Back to Heston. Loose ball. Summit with a steal. Trusty's on the way.
They're going to call intentional, I think. Yeah, because.
And a breakaway foul as she was heading to go dunk it.
Yeah, they're going to call intentional foul. That's on Heston. She just wrapped up Abby Summit. The ball was ahead to Trusty. She was going in for two, and Heston just grabbed a hold of Abby Summit. So that'll be two shots and the ball.
Absolutely. Summit hasn't scored yet, but she's got 3 assists. She'll go to the line for a pair of free throws, and like you said, Dr. Smith, we'll get the basketball. I guess, so Trusty's going to shoot the intentional.
It's like a technical foul.
Right. But buried the first one. She's got 6 points now. One more for Trusty.
And the bad part of that is Greenwood also gets the basketball.
Yep.
So with 12 seconds left, and they have the possession coming out of the half if there's not a tie ball.
Got them both. Trusty with 7 points. Just let her break away and shoot the layup. You saved yourself a foul. You just lose 2 points.
Right.
Now you got a foul. You've lost 2 and maybe more now. 33-19. Greenwood leads with 12 seconds. Still inbound down in front of us at half court. Summit into Cartwright. 10 seconds. Maddie with her dribble. Working on Mears. Cartwright into the lane. Spins. Gosh almighty. It's just unbelievable. A 20-piece in the first half for Maddie Cartwright. Just unstoppable tonight for the junior out of Creekwood. Maddie Cartwright with 20 points and just goes mano-a-mano to end the half on the freshman. Just overmatched was Kinley Mears.
Well, we talked about it. Mears is going to be a great player. We know her sister. We're
Right.
assuming it's her sister.
Blaney Mears,
what a great player she was. But it's hard to defend Maddie Cartwright when she gets in this spot at her size, with her length and her ability with the basketball. She just broke down Mears there, said, I'm going to the paint, and I've got reservations for 2. I'm going to put these in, and Greenwood's got a 16-point advantage at the break.
Well, Maddie's beating Vilonia 20-19.
Well, hey, that's right. Just so y'all know, Cartwright's playing a good game tonight. If those of you are wondering at home,
Right.
if you're familiar with the broadcast, she's playing a ball game tonight. My God, a 20-piece in the first half. Check this out, though. She's also got 4 rebounds, 2 assists, a block shot, and a steal. So, yeah. Hi, I'm Maddie Cartwright, the 12-step program. 20 points for Cartwright. Megan Gray's got 8 points, a couple of 3 balls. Anna Trusty with 7 points and 3 assists. Russon's got a couple of boards and a couple of steals. Summit with 3 assists as well for Greenwood. Madeline Tipton for the Vilonia Lady Eagles has 9 points. A couple of free throws for Bailey Sims, a couple of free throws from Heston, both ends of a 1-1 for Lexi Heston for Vilonia. And then 6 points for the freshman Sydney Middleton. Fouls, Mears has 2, Heston has 2 for Vilonia, only 5 fouls on the Lady Eagles. Lady Bulldogs, Russon's got 2, Gray's got 2, Cartwright has 2. So really not an issue with fouls here in the first half.
I hate to keep comparing back to the first game these two teams played, but that's the common game that we have against each other, the head-to-head. At half in that last game, Vilonia had 24 points.
Wow.
Greenwood had 28.
Wow.
No, 26. I'm sorry. It's 26-24 at the half. Greenwood's got 9 more than they had. Vilonia's got 5 less than they had. So you start thinking Greenwood scored 38 total points in that basketball game. They're already at 35 here at the break. Of course, Maddie Cartwright's on pace to get 38 herself, but you see what Greenwood has done, the changes they have made subtly defensively, which has caused Vilonia some problems. They haven't been able to get locked in from outside, and Greenwood's been able to really get going, and they have scored, and Maddie Cartwright has scored at will.
35-19. Lady Bulldogs in command here, looking for conference supremacy with the first round robin. Of course, still yet one game to be made up with Russellville. We'll go back-to-back, or we'll play them twice here in the next 10 days. We play them Friday, hopefully weather permitting. We'll make up the first COVID game on Valentine's Day, February the 14th. That's a Monday. So, but the Lady Bulldogs 15-4 coming in, 5-0 in conference. Vilonia 15-4, they're 5-1 in conference. Greenwood can get the upper hand here by a couple of games if they can hang on here in this second half. Maddie Cartwright has been magical. 20 points in the first half. 35-19, the Lady Bulldogs lead. We'll take a timeout. We'll get a chance to catch our breath and come back and get you ready for the second half. It's Greenwood Lady Bulldog basketball, 5A West style in Vilonia, up 35-19 at half. Greenwood Sports Center online and the Sports Hog, 103.5. Back here at the Eagles Nest.
Man, we're on the road and we're even getting requests.
Yeah,
Like
right.
the hotline.
35-19, Lady Bulldogs in command on the road. They're going to get the basketball here to start the half. And if we make a three right here, I'm firing the bus up.
Well, I wouldn't go that far quick.
Oh.
I know this Vilonia team. Greenwood's got to continue to put the pedal to the metal, continue to the adjustments that they made defensively, although subtle, have caused Vilonia a ton of problems on the offensive end. And they've spent more time out here by the circles throwing it back and forth than they have been able to attack. They've gotten opportunities to attack, but not near with the regularity that they were accustomed to or wanting.
Now, I wouldn't have any trouble if Trusty went ahead and put up about 15 in this period just to shake and bake.
Trusty or Gray or
just Summit.
Whoever. Let Russin go for 15
Absolutely.
and watch out.
Yep. Here's Gray with it. Greenwood against the man-to-man. There's the same play. Summit finds Cartwright on the back cut, and Maddie with 22 now. Fourth assist for Summit.
They say same song, different verse, right?
Yeah.
Same play, different half.
The goal's the same height down here on this end, too. Here's Bonema out on the floor now. Heston back to Bonema. They play catch between the circles. Trusty out there giving chase. Bonema. Heston tried to penetrate back out on the floor to Bonema. Heston right side. High post is Middleton. Down low to Sims. That thing's there all night. I don't know why they run any other play. She's got 4 points, 37-21, Greenwood's lead. Gray quickly in the front court. Coach Reeves calling a different offensive set. Rustin at the high post. Hands it back off to Cartwright. She'll hand it to Trusty around the pick to the right wing, off the window. Look out now. Trusty getting loose.
Yeah. Who hears of a fadeaway 12-footer off the window?
One-handed leaner. 39-21. And on the other end, Tipton penetrates. Thought she was going to shoot, dished it down low, not there. Gray comes out with a rebound, and Megan wants to push into the front court. Finds Cartwright on the right wing. Down in the corner, Trusty drives the baseline. Back out to Russin, top of the key. Adriana to the right elbow, 15-footer short. And Heston with a board. And she'll dribble it up for Vilonia. Trusty guarding her step for step. Into the front court, Heston. Nearly pinned it on her hip, no call. She'll circle back around. They'll set up in the half court. Greenwood up by 18. Heston says, I'm going to the cup.
Yeah.
She did.
You ain't going to stop me. I'll go.
Nope.
It's her first field goal.
4 points for her. Gray down to Cartwright quickly in the right corner. She'll go around Middleton, kick it out to Summit for three, top of the key. Splash for A.J. Summit, her first points. Cartwright's fifth assist, 42-23.
And you see the attention Cartwright's getting drawn to her. They put three on her. She's able to find the open player.
Oh.
And Summit knocks it down from straight away.
Tipton down to Middleton. Back out to Bonema. To Sims on the right block. Cut off by Russin. Back out to Bonema. She'll skip it over to Tipton. Cartwright's in her face. Back to Bonema. Thought about a three. Trusty went after her. Altered the shot. Now she'll pass down to Middleton. To Sims on the floor. She's fouled. Trying to go.
Let's hope that's on 12.
Entry pass was in there. I think he said 11.
It's 12.
Yep.
And I don't say that because I want Abby to get a foul, but that was only her second foul.
Yeah.
Megan had two. We didn't need her to get three as the floor general.
Mears back in. Heston comes out for some reason. Bonema will trigger the inbound down on the baseline. Nice cut and up and in. Too easy for Kinley Mears. Lots of layups tonight for Vilonia, which is a lot better than the threes they usually rain on us. Gray up top to Trusty. She'll try the right side. Now to Cartwright coming in from the wing. Maddie back to Anna Trusty. Out to Summit. Deep three right wing. Off the mark. Long rebound. Bonema runs it down. She wants to push for Vilonia at the 5-minute mark, and now they'll hold up in the half court. Picked up her dribble. Finds Middleton. She'll go inside the arc. Back out to Bonema. Three ball on the way. Won't go. Cartwright clears out. She's got the board. Maddie wants to run. To Gray. Down to Trusty in the right corner. Bounce pass. They're going to say Trusty stepped on the baseline, but she was trying to get rid of it to Summit on the left side, fixing to bury a three. Turnover back to Vilonia. 42-25. Greenwood leads here. 4:40 to go. Tim Terry, Dr. Dustin Smith. Glad to have you aboard here. One game tonight, ladies' night from the Eagles' Nest. This for the conference lead. Middleton goes down to Bonema in the deep left corner. Back to Middleton, the freshman, in the arc. Back to Bonema. Open for three, left corner. Finally finds the range, and Bonema's getting loose.
That's her spot. She did it in the BB tournament.
Greenwood quickly got the ball out of the net. Gray down to Cartwright, streaking down the floor. Couldn't get the layup to go, but she's fouled on the way up. Cartwright will have free throws.
That's Mears' third.
Cartwright's 1 for 2 from the line. She's dumped 22 points on them, 20 in the first half. First one's on the way from the junior, short. 1 for 3. Cartwright, this is where you got a gut check now. You're tired, exhausted, got to get them legs weary, and I got the fortuitous rattle in the rim, off the window, back through.
That means lucky.
Yes, 43-28. Cartwright's got 23 points. Tipton will walk it across, get it to Middleton in the front court out on the floor. Trusty guards her. She'll find Mears. Back to Middleton, the freshman. Down to Bonema, same spot, another 3 on the way, and got it. Bonema's found her spot. Addie Bonema, 2 straight threes. They cut the lead to 12, 43-31.
The Bonema corner.
Yes. Here's Trusty around to pick up top of the key. Goes to Summit in the right corner. AJ out to Gray up top. We told you Vilonia would make a run. Here they come. They've cut it to 12. Greenwood led by as many as 18. It's 39-21, I believe. It's a 10-4 run. Trusty's got it out on the floor. She'll stop and pop. You can't stop that. A little one-hand floater again from Trusty. She's in double figures now with 11, 45-31. Wow. Middleton in the front court for Vilonia. They work left or right here in the second half.
I'm not great at math, but if they trade twos with us, they can't win.
Whew. Well, here's in the corner. Tipton's
Deep thoughts
got it.
for you.
Yeah, she'll skip it to Mears. Try to penetrate in on Cartwright. Dump it off to Sims. Shot up.
Oh.
And this is a horrible call. This is one of those where the girl hits the floor. You got to make something up, and it was no foul on either Greenwood player. She split defenders
Call
and
on
just
Russin.
shot her legs out from under her, and that's a terrible call. Obviously, you see a player hit the deck, you think she's fouled. She certainly was not. But she'll get 2 free throws, and the first one's good. Sims with 3 for 3 from the line, 5 points. 45-32. We're at 2:59 on the clock.
And I think Clay will look at that film and say, you played perfect defense.
Right, absolutely. Second one's good. Sims with a beautiful touch from the line. She's 4 for 4, 6 points for her. Summit will get it into Gray, and the lead's 12 again, 45-33. Gray will walk it across. Coach Reeves up directing traffic. He's going to have Trusty run the baseline. Gray hands it off to Cartwright. Cartwright got a pick from Russin.
Ooh.
Ball slapped out of the passing lane by Tipton. Summit ran it down. They'll reset. Here's Cartwright, now Trusty. High post Russin, top of the key to Trusty. Summit thought about a 3. Back, and she lost the handle, stolen away by Bonema. 2:27 to go. Bonema in the front court. Mears out on the floor, finds Middleton. And she'll back it out, and they'll reset for the set piece. Had Gray pinned off, couldn't find Sims down there. Bonema back to Tipton, high post. There's the high-low action. I guess Summit blocked that shot. Thought we might see contact there, but did not. Out of there with it's Gray with a rebound, her second board, and now Summit's got it.
But you said that Vilonia can get that all night.
All
just
night.
Posting up in there on Megan.
Trusty to Gray, left wing. Minute 54. Clay barking out some new offense from the sidelines across the way. Greenwood up by 12. Trusty had it slipped away from her, but right back Summit with the steal. To Anna Trusty. She'll penetrate from the left wing. Stop and pop from 8 feet. It won't go. Bonema with a rebound. And now Tipton has it. Minute and a half left, third period. Greenwood up by 12. Getting a little tense in here. Middleton now for Vilonia, the freshman. We've let 2 freshmen on the floor playing very well. Tipton. Back to Middleton out on the floor between the circles. She'll penetrate, dump it down to Sims. Shot up off the window. They're going to call a foul on probably Summit. It's her third team foul, and Sims will go to the line where she's 4 for 4, and I bet she makes them both.
So the question becomes, is Vilonia patient enough to continue to do this, to get the ball inside like they have? Sims has been a problem inside for Greenwood.
I don't know why they wouldn't be if we're not scoring on the other end. Now, if we can make some 3 balls, then you got to kind of probably regroup, but if we're not going to score on the other end, I'd do it every trip. I don't know why not. 8 points for Sims, 6 for 6 from the line. A little full court pressure. Summit got it into Gray. It's a man-to-man full court. Gray now will bring it across. No problem. And a whistle blows away from the ball.
Yeah, the clock hadn't started.
And Greenwood will inbound over here on the near sidelines. They'll run some time off. 3 seconds. The lead is 10 now. Vilonia hanging around. Summit finds Gray popping out up top. 1 minute left in the third period. Trusty out on the floor. Russin comes out to get it. Way out on the floor. I like this. Just let her hold it. Russin finds Gray. Gray to Russin right wing. Coach trying to let some air out of it. Now Cartwright's got it. Got a pick from Russin. Out to Gray in right wing. 35 seconds. Here's Trusty. Now Summit left side. They'll reset to Megan Gray. 28 seconds. Gray backing out near the midcourt stripe. 23 seconds. Russin's got it. Greenwood lead is 8. Now Gray wanting the double teamer out near midcourt. Finds Russin with 12 seconds. She'll split the double team, hand it to Cartwright. Cartwright up top to Summit. 3 ball, top of the key. Splash! Oh, what a big shot from A.J. Summit. Half quarter on the way from Vilonia, no good. Summit with 2 threes in the period. Oh, what a clutch shot from Summit. And what recognition by Cartwright to find the open player up top. 48-37. Greenwood's lead is back to double figures at 11 at the end of the third period. Lady Bulldogs came out in a 5-0 hole, but they went on an 11-0 run and haven't looked back. Can they hang on for 8 more minutes on the road here in the Eagles' Nest? We'll find out here on Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. We are back here in Vilonia. Tim Terry, Dr. Dustin Smith, Sean Holland.
Hey.
Joe Buffkin down with us. And 8 minutes left here for the conference lead, if you will. Vilonia's basketball to start the fourth period. Greenwood leads 48-37 on a nice 3-ball from A.J. Summit. She's got 6 points, hit a couple of threes in the period.
Maddie took it easy on him that quarter.
Yeah, only 3 points. Come on. Here's Bonema into the front court. Picked her dribble up. Finds Heston. Coach Reeves says crank up the pressure. Trusty on Bonema. Nearly got the dig at the turnover. That ball was stolen away and off of Middleton, tipped out of bounds. It'll be Greenwood's ball.
That's what Clay wants. He wants pressure, and it causes them to.
And Coach has got a question, maybe a score issue.
He sent Ryan over there a while ago.
Going to check the score. Well, Dr. Smith, 23 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 23 and 11 is what, 34? And 6 is 40. I got 48 for us.
I don't know if he's saying possession.
Are you thinking we should have got the arrow first? We got it to start the quarter, the half, and there was no jump balls.
And I don't know about foul totals. If that's what he's looking at, I'm not sure what's going on over there.
The foul count's right on the board for what I've got.
And you've never been wrong.
35. They've got 2 more points than they should. They should
Yeah.
be 35.
Yeah. I was wondering that we were up double figures.
Yeah, and it got cut to 9. They made it 7. Yeah, it should be 35. They've got 2. Yeah. Should be 35.
Yeah, and Clay ain't going to be that demonstrative and be wrong.
No, exactly.
I can promise you.
Well, but here we go, Dr. Smith. That's the official book. If they got 37,
Right.
it's 37.
Right.
But it should be 35. And, of course, the official book says 37, so they're going to get the bonus points. Hopefully not a factor down the road. Let's play basketball. Summit went down in the backcourt. I don't know who to give the points to, but we'll figure somebody out. Gray with the dribble. Over to Trusty left side. Here's Cartwright up top. Maddie. Finally they come to guard her. She was fouled, no call. Summit now to Trusty. Here's Gray left wing. Megan up top to Russin. Coach is going to let some air out of it here. Make them foul, I guess. Cartwright with her dribble. No one guarding her close. Got a pick from Russin. Now goes to Gray. Top of the key, open for 3. Won't go. Rebound by Bonema for Vilonia.
Clay called it motion layup.
Right, that wasn't a layup.
That may be a layup for
It might be for
Megan.
Gray, yeah, right. Here's Vilonia. Quickly, Heston's got it. They go down low to Middleton. Out to Mears for 3. It won't go. Gray with good block out, but couldn't get the board. Shot up and
they're
in.
gonna call it and one.
Yeah, and it should be. Heston took a shot across the chops from Trusty. It's her first foul.
I think they're going to call Cartwright.
No way.
Yeah, that is Trusty.
So 48-39, we'll have to call it. And Heston with an old-fashioned three-point play opportunity. She's got 6 points. She's 2 for 2 from the line. She made both ends of a 1-and-1. Yeah, when they cut it to single figures, I looked back up and said we were up 7. That kind of caught me off guard, but unfortunately, we got no shot at it. It's 8 now. The free throw was good, 48-40. Gray across the timeline, picked up her dribble. She's in trouble. Cartwright comes to help. Russin down low in the left corner all alone. Bonema picks her up. She'll give it to Summit in that same corner. AJ out to Gray. 6.5. They're going to reset to Summit now left wing. High post is Cartwright. Gray has it up top. Now to Summit left side. Out to Gray. And Gray with an errant pass into Russin, and Adriana breaches in. I'm not a big fan of letting the air out of the ball, Dr. Smith.
They're calling on Adriana.
Yep.
Her fourth.
But not a good pass from Gray in there. I don't know of a high school team in the country that can let that much air out of the ball. 48-40. A 3 here, and Greenwood's going to be feeling some heat for sure. Bonema will inbound, got it into Mears. She'll push it to the top of the key and then circle back out. Trusty up on her. She left it for Tipton, nearly got the steal. Tipton regains. Comes to Bonema. She traveled, no call, tried the right baseline, cut off. She'll skip it to Mears, left of the circle, penetrates in, out to Middleton, left wing. She'll drive the baseline, double dribble, lost the handle, no call to Bonema. Now Mears. Shot blocked out of there by Trusty. They'll call a foul. Second on Trusty. Mears to the line for her first trip. She's got 2 points.
Greenwood's gotten slow in the offensive end. You want to give it the ball into Maddie and let her just do her thing.
They've gone to kind of a boxing one on Cartwright as Mears missed the first free throw off the back iron.
And I'll say that with all due respect because the man over there on the sidelines won 742 more games than I have.
Right. Ooh. 5:45 to go. Greenwood's lead cut to 8. Mears missed the second one, and Cartwright with a rebound. Why not? Ahead to Summit in the front court. AJ finds Trusty. 5:35 to go. To Cartwright. They play a little three-man weave. They're going to try to double-team Cartwright. She'll find Summit all alone, right corner. In and out. Russin try to get the board. Trusty's on the deck for it. Jump ball. Greenwood's going to have the arrow. I'll give Trusty the rebound.
Better watch out. They'll add 2 points.
Right. It's 48-40. Remember.
What'd you get it for a jump ball?
Yes. I guess I need to start barking the score out more. We'll kind of have an idea. 48-40. Summit inbounds on the baseline, right side of the lane. Into Trusty, the deep right corner. To Gray out on the floor. 48-40. 5:15 to play. Here's Cartwright now right wing. He's been quiet in the second half. Only 3 points. Gray left side. Looked at a three, not there. Trusty up top. She'll put it on the deck. Floater, got to give her that one. It's not there. She's going to be called for an offensive foul. Oh, wow. A horrible flop, and it's an even worse call. Trusty's third. Good night. And 48-40. Sims will come in for Vilonia for Heston.
And look for him to exploit Sims down low, trying to give her the ball in the post.
Yeah, got to. 5-minute mark. Greenwood's going to try to backcourt pressure. Trusty nearly got the steal. Bonham back to Tipton. To Middleton, middle of the floor. There's Sims all alone down low. Shot up off the window. Good. 10 points.
And she stole it. Mears stole the inbound.
And scores. 4 points quickly for her. 48-44. And ever since the scoring gap was found, Greenwood has fell apart. 48-44. Vilonia, just like that, has cut the lead to 4:43. And we'll see if Clay can get his line back out. He's talking about the inbounds pass, but on the offensive end, he's gone to a stall game, and it's costing him. We've seen this earlier this season as well.
Yeah, and it bails out Vilonia. Just from my viewpoint, again, he's won a whole lot more games than I have, but you don't force him to try to recover as much. Bad passes that have led to some turnovers here, and Greenwood's in danger now. What once was a 16-point lead is down to 4, and Coach Reeves says, we need a timeout. I got to figure some things out.
He's telling them, look, you're on the road. We're not getting a call from here on out. The score's done been wrong. We can't get it fixed. We're going to have to play basketball, and hopefully he'll cut them loose here and let them go back to playing basketball. 48-44, the lead cut to 4. Heads up play from Kinley Mears. Her 4th points. Greenwood inbound to the backcourt. A.J. Summit, our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight, will do the inbounding.
Token pressure applied by Vilonia here.
Full court action, Summit. Got it into Gray. Gray puts it on the deck, working against Heston, and Heston will foul. It's her third.
Just the second team foul.
Oh, yeah. We're not even going to worry about bonus. They'll inbound on the sideline, near side. Summit will come over and do it again. 4-point Greenwood lead. And Gray's got it. Into the front court is Megan Gray. They're trying to do some double teaming. They'll find Cartwright. Maddie's going to try the baseline. Up top to Russin, now to Gray. Here's Trusty, back to Cartwright. Trusty threw it away. Mears lost the handle on it, and the ball's on the floor, and Coach wants a timeout for Vilonia, Jeremy Simon. Boy, you don't see Trusty throw it away that often, but she sure did. With 4:15 to go, let's take a break and pay some bills. Greenwood leads 48-44. Vilonia making that run here at home. Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. (48-44), Greenwood with the lead, haven't scored in the 4th period. We've played 3 minutes and 45 seconds of this 4th period. Coach Simon with 1 timeout left for Vilonia. Greenwood's got 3 left. Bonema will inbound it into the backcourt to Middleton. Trusty picking her up man-to-man. Over to Mears. Down in the corners, Tipton. They skip it to Bonema where she's got the hot hand. The three ball's good. She's made 3 threes all from that same area over there, and the lead's down to 1. Officially 3 if you're keeping score at home. Here's Gray to Cartwright down the middle of the lane. She'll stop and pop from 12 feet. Mama's back. Cartwright says, get on board, ladies and gentlemen. Up, take us to the promised land. 50-47 now. Here's Mears with it. Bounce past to Middleton. Middleton tried to split the defenders. Nearly lost the handle. Out on the floor to Bonema. She's hit her 3 threes, Dr. Smith. That's her quota. Tipton up top. Mears, now Bonema way out on the floor. Greenwood up by 3. Trusty close to fouling again. Bonema in trouble, finds Middleton. She'll penetrate to the free throw line, dump it down to Sims. Sims one bounce to get some room up off the window, good. She's got 12 points, the lead's down to 1 officially. Here's the Greenwood the other way. Cartwright goes behind the back to Gray, back to Cartwright. Working on Mears, puts it on the deck, and she'll be fouled by number 1, Middleton.
Yep.
Third team foul. It's her first. And thank God they took Sims out. They bring Heston back in.
Yeah, a little offense for defense here.
Summit will inbound on the baseline, left side of the lane. Gets it to Russin in the left corner. Adriana going to drive in the paint. Back to Gray. I can see Adriana get aggressive, go score. Gray left it for Trusty. To Summit, left corner. She'll come out of there with it and up top to Gray. 2:50 to go. Megan still with her dribble. Trying to double team her. She'll leave it for Cartwright. Maddie puts it on the deck. And a block called. Boy, I can't believe we got that call on the road. A 50-50 call went our way. That's her 4th foul. And out of bounds, their 4th team foul. Summit will inbound on the baseline.
2:40 to go. Greenwood with a 1-point advantage.
Four fouls on Mears. Here's Summit to inbound, right side of the lane. Got it into Trusty, barely in the deep right corner. She'll come out of there with a dribble, find Russin. Now Gray out on the floor. Megan with 2.5 to go will hand it off to Cartwright, and she'll center it up. 50-49. They're going to run the little set piece for Cartwright. They double team her. They find Trusty. She'll put it on the deck, up off the window, won't go. Got her own rebound, follow, good, and a Trusty. Oh, baby.
Yeah, she knew it was a little too hard off the glass there. Came off the side of the rim. She caught it and went off the window for 2.
52-49. Barely in the front court was Heston. She'll drive down. That's an offensive foul. No call. Summit with the board. AJ to push. Cartwright off to her right. Maddie, Euro step, party time. Oh, baby, up off the window for Cartwright.
And Mears was back. She had 4 fouls, couldn't commit the foul.
54-49. Here comes Vilonia the other way. Middleton out to Mears. Deep 3 left wing is off the mark. Russin high for the board. She can't handle it. It went off of Tipton. It'll go to Greenwood.
And that's where Sims has missed inside. She can't have her presence inside. Russin gets that rebound.
Greenwood leads 54-49. Summit got it into Gray, gets a full court pressure. They're going to double team Gray. She's in a little bit of trouble. Finds Trusty all alone. Anna quickly in the front court, 3-on-2 to Russin. Out of Summit. Here's Trusty, left corner. High post is Cartwright. Finds Gray right wing. Thought about a 3. They'll pull it back out. The lead's now 5. Still only 4 team fouls for Vilonia. Summit will drive the baseline and a reach-in foul on Bonema. She was going to go in for an easy layup. Fifth team foul.
So they still got to pick up 2 more.
Summit will inbound on the baseline, right side of the lane. 5-point Greenwood lead with 1:16 left to go. AJ got it into Cartwright. Oh, nice dump, and what a cut from Cartwright up off the window. Good.
And Simon's going to use his last timeout. 1:12 to go. Greenwood was only up 1, 50-49. A quick 6-0 run here. And Greenwood's with a 7-point advantage, and Vilonia has used their final timeout.
Cartwright with a beautiful cut. She went out towards the arc. AJ stayed with her, and she back cut it. A nice little bounce pass from Summit. Those two have been doing it a long time together. Up off the window and good. 29 now for Maddie Cartwright. And the Lady Bulldogs have pushed the lead back out to 7 officially. And we're right at about a minute left here. A huge road win if Greenwood can hang on for conference supremacy.
Yeah, and you look at Cartwright in the previous game, she had 4 points.
Wow.
29 on the board right now.
Trusty's got 13. She's in double figures. Summit actually has 6. Gray's got 8. So only 4 Lady Bulldogs have scored. Russell's done a good job with her 4 rebounds. A.J. Summit, our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight. Summit with her 6 points, 2 threes. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 assists tonight for Summit. Couple of steals and a rebound. She's going to major in pre-dentistry down at UCA. Her favorite saying, one's misfortune's another opportunity, from Clay Reeves. Favorite author? She don't remember the last time she read a book. Her favorite music artist, Tyler Childers or Zach Bryan. A 3.8 GPA is A.J. Summit, our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight tonight.
And look at the change Coach Reeves made. Adriana Russin back, not Megan Gray down on the 1-3-1.
56-49. Here's Vilonia with it, minute 10 left. Middleton will bring it across against some man-to-man full court. Middleton still with it. Greenwood's gone man-to-man this trip defensively. 60 seconds left, a 7-point Greenwood lead. Middleton just dribbles it out. She'll try to spin on Gray, up off the window, too easy.
Looks like Maddie Cartwright out there, the spin move in the paint.
8 points for her. Gray, and against this full court pressure, finds Cartwright. She'll bring it across the timeline. She's fouled by Tipton. That'll be their, 5th or 6th team foul. One more for the 1-and-1.
The first foul on Tipton.
Yep.
And glad she did, because Trusty was all alone there. Cartwright had found her down on the baseline.
Here's Mears in for Sims. And Summit will inbound over on the near sideline right in front of our broadcast position. We're up on the concourse here at the Eagles' Nest. 56-51 officially. Into the backcourt it goes to Gray. Heston guarding her. Gray shakes and bakes. They're going to triple team her. And the ball, oh boy. Middleton with a nice steal, clean steal, but they said there was a foul up underneath. Oh, and he called on number 1. You got to pick a different player. Gray will go to the free throw line. That's a tough one for these home Eagles. We'll take it, boy. You wouldn't see that back in the old Alvin Riley days. No way possible. Woo!
I don't think Alvin would be standing over on that sideline right now either. He would have lost his mind.
Gray missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Middleton with the rebound. 5-point Greenwood lead. Here they come, 37 seconds. Back to the 1-3-1. Tipton's got it. Over to Middleton. 3-ball, top of the key. Won't go. Cartwright high for the rebound. And a jump ball goes to Vilonia.
And this is the tough thing. When they got the timeout before we had the ball tied up, that would have been Greenwood's possession right there.
Yep. Sims will come in for the defensive switch. 25 seconds left. Greenwood hanging on. They trailed 5-0, and Coach Reeves wants to call one of his final. He's got 2 left now. He'll call a timeout, and we'll keep it right here. 56-51. Lady Bulldogs came out down 5-0, and then an 11-0 run set the pace, and then Cartwright just took over and put 20 on them in the first half. Greenwood led 35-19 at half. 48-37 at the end of the third period, and then didn't score for about 4 minutes of this period. And then Cartwright got loose and has scored 6 straight. I think Trusty has a bucket as well in here in this stanza. 56-51 officially. They actually only have 49 points, but the official scorebook, I'd like to go over and see who they give it to so I can get my stat sheet right.
Well, it'll be interesting to see, just visit with Dog after the game and kind of find out what his thought process was, what's the explanation for that situation. Because, again, he's not that demonstrative unless he's right. Usually he's over there just stoic, maybe getting red-faced yelling at the girls, but he doesn't ever go to the scorer's table unless there's an issue. So I'll be interested to pick his brain and see just what his thought process was on that.
Yeah, it's just 49. I've triple-checked my score sheet here, and I don't hardly miss points. I'll miss other stuff except for calls.
Right.
I don't miss any officiating.
Never, not one.
So here's Vilonia with it. They've 56-51. 25 seconds. They inbound on the baseline. They got it into Heston. And that ball stolen away by Cartwright, and why not?
Oh,
and then she lost the handle, knocked out of her belly, and they're going to give it to Greenwood. I have no idea how.
And the official on this far end is the one who made the call. Now, he was on that sideline.
Yes. Maybe he saw somebody from Vilonia tip it out or step on maybe on the base. There they were stepped on the sideline as they tipped it out of her hand would be what I would say. Gray dribbles through the double team ahead to Summit. 11 seconds out to Cartwright on the floor. And they'll foul Cartwright, Middleton's third foul. Maddie a chance to go to the line looking for a 30-piece. She'll have a 1-and-1. She's 2 for 4 from the line. 8
More than
seconds
anything,
left.
They ran a lot of time off the clock.
Yep. 56-51. First one's on the way for Cartwright. The front end of this 1-and-1 is off, no good. Long rebound comes to Tipton. Don't foul. Sims has it, 4 seconds. Way out on the floor. She'll let a 3 go from the top of the key, and it's off the mark. And the Lady Bulldogs are going to get out of here. 56. I'm calling it 49, but it'll be 51 officially. And Greenwood is going to survive and take a lead in the 5A West, move to 6-0 and 16-4. The second conference loss for the Lady Eagles, 15-5. 9 points for Madeline Tipton for the Lady Eagles. 9 points for Addie Bonema. She hit 3 threes just like the first meeting, Dr. Smith. 12 points for Sims. Couldn't stop her inside. She was 6 for 6 from the line. Lexi Heston was 7 points. She was 3 for 3 from the line. By the way, Tipton was 2 for 2 from the line. Middleton had 8 points, and Mears had 4. She was 0 for 2 from the line, so Mears missed the only free throws of the night for the Lady Eagles. 29-piece for Maddie Cartwright, just magical tonight for the junior. 13 for Trusty, 8 for Gray, and 6 for Summit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rebounds for Cartwright. 4 assists for Cartwright. Trusty had 3 assists. Summit with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 assists for A.J. Summit. Couple of steals. Whew. Just get out of here with this win and make our way back to the promised land. Let me tell you real quick about Greenwood School Choice. The school district is accepting applications for students wishing to participate in the School Choice Program. Act 560 of 2015 is a program authorized by the Arkansas General Assembly. Allows parents to apply for their child's admission to participating school districts other than the one in which they reside. Greenwood School District is going to accept eligible students from other school districts for the 22-23 school year. Applications are available at the Greenwood Admin Office, 420 North Main. Applications must be received before May 1st of this year to be considered eligible for the upcoming school year. Applications should be turned into the non-resident district, which shall notify the resident district of filing of the application. Assignments will be made on the basis of space availability. Applicants will be notified of their acceptance or rejection by July 1st of this year. Students who reside out of state or who are suspended or expelled for a drug or weapon violation are not eligible to participate. Big win tonight, Dr. Smith. You had to have it.
Yeah, huge win. When you win on the road, that is big. You know, you want to protect your home floor, obviously, but now you essentially have a 2-game lead because you've beaten Vilonia, but Vilonia also has another loss. So they've got 2. Greenwood doesn't have a loss in conference. So that's a 2-game swing for Greenwood. They've got a 2-game advantage. Of course, Maddie Cartwright, what can you say? She was masterful tonight.
Yeah.
But it took a team effort. It took everybody doing their part. Adriana getting rebounds. Adriana, doing what she had to do down low. Megan Gray hitting shots early. Abby Summit hitting shots. Anna Trusty doing what Anna Trusty does. So Greenwood did what they had to do. They came on the road. Not a comfortable environment. Went in at the Eagles' Nest, but not playing at 5 o'clock in the afternoon either. But Greenwood overcame the obstacles and came away with a hard-fought 56-51 official score.
Right.
But no matter, we have 5 more than them. That's more than 1 more than them, and that's a win for the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs.
Well, boys, enjoyed it. John, thank you very much for packing up and bringing the live stream down here. A 1-game road trip. I don't know who all would do this. Not a lot of schools would put in the effort, but appreciate you guys doing it. And Joe Buff tonight on the cameras. 56-51, the Lady Bulldogs win on the road here in Vilonia and escape with a conference victory. They're 6-0 now, 16-4 overall. 15-5 for Vilonia. The Lady Eagles 5-2 now in conference play. Friday night we'll be at home, weather permitting. The Cyclones and Lady Cyclones will come to town in a game that the Lady Bulldogs, first matchup between Russellville, as their first one was down with the Navy Blue flu. The Lady Cyclones couldn't make it on our first meeting. The boys coming off a nice win at Greenbrier, looking to figure out and get at the best team in the conference, one of the better teams in Russellville. Should be a good one. Y'all come out Friday night and keep up with all of our social medias. We'll let you know if the game gets canceled due to weather. want to thank Miss Jessica back in the station for making us sound so good, especially on a Tuesday night.
Well, she is the best of the best.
She is the best of the best. And thank Dr. Smith for joining us here on Mike's side. 56-51, officially, the Lady Bulldogs win here at Vilonia. We will call it a night and see you Friday at HB Stewart Bulldog Arena. I'm Tim Terry saying so long on Greenwood Sports Center and right here on your home for local sports in the River Valley.